you need to discern if a man is DL, because they're not going to stay away from you. In fact, they'll even come to you to learn. They'll come to you to be around that energy. It's given DL. First of all, why are you comparing yourself to a woman? Why are you comparing yourself to me? You literally, this is the patriarchy. It supports you. Why are you comparing? Would you not compare yourself to a man? Sapphire is too much. Sapphire is too confident. Sapphire is too proud. Yeah, I am proud. I am confident. And what? You want me. You want to be me. That's the thing. A lot of men want to be you. Don't get me wrong. Like, I support the girls and the gays. But what I don't support is these men that are DL coming to beautiful, smart, confident women to feel like a man. To feel like a man. But then they get jealous because they want to be a woman. Woo! Hi my lovely gems, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sapphire Love. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about why men like to humble pretty and confident women. So recently, I've been getting back into the dating scene. If you watch my lives, I did say that I wanted to get back into the dating scene so I can give you girls advice and immerse myself into it. Like, I'm the type of person, I'm a creative, right? I'm a Gemini. So I like to involve myself because I was taking a break from dating because I was focusing on my career. But I was thinking, you know what? I give advice. So why not go back into the dating scene and give you ladies and guys advice? Also, this hair, I keep getting loads of requests about this hair, and I'm happy that you guys think this is my real hair, but it's not. It's a wig. And it's actually synthetic, and the curls come like this. Actually, when you first get it, it's more curly. Actually, I'm due a new one because it's starting to get messy now. So I'm just gonna link the hair in the description box. It's not sponsored, but it's just because I keep getting so many comments about my hair. When I learn how to perfect the volume and curls on a human hair yaki straight, then I'll come with a tutorial. But until then, guys, I'm just like you. I'm not that great with doing my curls, so I get synthetic because it comes like this already. Before we dive into the video, I'd like to ask you guys a favor. If you can like this video, that way it pushes the video out there, and also subscribe, it's free, join the community, and also comment down below because I love reading your comments. Okay, so let's dive in. Have you ever noticed that the more confident you are, beautiful and radiant, the more insecure men gravitate towards you? And at first, they might say how much they adore you, how lucky they are to have you. But the moment that they realize that they can control you or outshine you, that's when things change. That's when the resentment comes in. They start to resent your beauty. They start to resent your confidence, your energy, the very same things that brought them to you in the first place. So that's what I'm going to be diving into today. So I'm going to be playing some videos from TikTok, and then I'm going to come back with my opinion.
Narcissistic men react negatively when they come across powerful, beautiful, and self-confident women. They get so triggered that they almost immediately want to reject her, put her down, or say, oh, she's nothing in comparison with me. They will want to appear bigger than life. Why? Because they are insecure deep down, and her true strength, her self-esteem, pisses them off. I can give you a personal example. My father would hate strong women and would curse them, and he would recognize them. Just look, and he would say, this woman, she is the family breaker. She is the one giving her husband a hard time. These men are deeply misogynistic. In reality, they're weak. They cannot contain or hold space for her strength because she demands growth. They cannot offer any of that.
Some men are very jealous of the attention women get because with that attention, life is easier, life is less expensive, and a lot of women are catered to while men are expected to be men. And so the same way that women look and scroll through Instagram at other women and their bodies and this and that, and compare themselves to women and how they wish they could be, living that lifestyle or looking like that woman, or wish they had, that person's look or whatever. Men do the same thing, except with women versus men. So a lot of these men who don't know how to get up and go get money or get a career or get a life, instead of focusing on that, they focus on women and they get upset with them. So they're literally comparing themselves as men to women, not to other men. This is where the problem is.
I feel like there are different types of pretty in dating, and neither one is more or less pretty than the other, but they attract two very, very different energies when it comes to types of men. And I really don't know how to explain what I'm about to say. Because on one end, you have the type of pretty where men naturally want to give these girls things. They want to make their life easier. They want to gift them. They want to impress them. And when those type of pretty girls ask for things, there is no pushback. It's just an understanding that if I want to be in her good graces, I need to do this. Then you have my category, and I hate that I'm in this category, where it's like something in our energy triggers men and makes them, they have this itching desire to humble us because they just feel like people probably always give you this or that and not me. They go on this mission to try to humble you, to try to compete with you because they be jealous. I'm like, why I can't be the one that you're just like, oh, she's dainty, I just want to make her life easy. Like, they really be wanting you to perform to get these simplest things that anybody else they would give with ease. And way too often, that has been my experience in dating, where something is triggering. And so this person, I can literally see, because I'm a very smart girl, I'm not slow, I can see that they are purposely trying to do things to make me perform, or they're purposely trying to do things to make me prove myself. And I guess the more that I show that I'm not going to do those things, and I'm actually just going to cut you off because if that's how you think, why would I keep talking to you? Before y'all get in here and, oh, well, maybe it's the way that you're this or that. No, me and these girls be doing the exactly identical things. We can say the same thing bar for bar. We can act the same way bar for bar. Something about the energy, I don't have time for it.
Let me tell you guys something about the Muslim community. If you're a girl with standards, men will literally go out of their way to try to humble you. I posted a video a while ago where I talked about the qualities I want my husband to have, and tell me why so many men commented under the video saying things like, oh, sister, you're not going to get married if you have these type of qualities, or, oh, it's very important for you to compromise because a man like this doesn't exist. Mind you, I listed things that are actually the bare minimum. Things such as like, I want the man to want kids. I want him to pray 5 times a day. I want him to not drink or smoke. And they were still trying to humble me. And I feel like it's because we experience this so often that I see a lot of women in the Muslim community like not standing on business like they should. It's okay to compromise on things that you want to compromise on, but I also think that it's okay to not want to compromise. It's okay to be strict. It's okay to let a man go because he's not ticking your boxes. And it's literally so crazy because I'm telling you, if it's not the meher, then it's something else. If it's not something else, it's about she wants a job. If it's not the fact that she wants a job, it's, oh, she wants to stay at home. If it's not she wants to stay at home, oh, it's always something. Which is why I recommend, if you're a girl that's ready to get married, like please, 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 please have a list of non-negotiables and actually stand on those things. Please do not let anyone convince you that you need to compromise on things that you don't want to compromise on. Because I'm telling you, the marriage will literally not work out.
You will not believe that I had one time had a meeting with a prospective client, and I went to use the restroom and I was on my way out, and I was hearing someone on the team talking to another person on the team. They were both guys, talking about how their problem with me is that I am not humble and I am too proud. Why is it that women are expected to shrink themselves to fit into spaces with men? What do you want to do with my humility? Why do you want me to be humble? And also, why don't you want me to be proud? To be very honest, the only thing I care about is how I feel about myself and how I deliver on my job, right? I have the best customer service relations you can ever think of. I have the best client service attitude. I deliver on my job. I do a very good job, and I'm proud of myself.
Hey, babe, I bought this new outfit. How does it look?
I mean, you look all right. You'll look better if you lose about 15, 20 pounds, though. ASAP.
Congratulations on your diploma. We're so proud of you for getting your degree.
Yeah, congratulations. It's cool. But it's not like you got your master's, though. So, like, calm down.
I look like a bad bitch. Babe, look, this is so cute. Like, I'm a bad bitch for real, period.
Humble yourself. You really not all that for real. Like, you really doing too much. Like, cut all that shit out, bro. Like, you really need to be humble, bro. Like, for real. Like, you cute, but you not that cute. Like, this whole act like she look like a Beyonce or something.
These men are looking at women and saying, you gifted, you smart, you beautiful, you sexy, you could get any body you want, you could get the lashes you want, you could get the hair you want, you could get the skin you want, you could get the job you want. You got natural industries like cosmetics and things of that nature to where you can make 6 figures because of being a woman. You got certain concessions. You got grants out here for you, woman-owned business, minority-owned business, minority woman-owned business. You got these different funds for women-owned businesses. You make more than me. You can make more than me in your sleep. I got to use my hands to earn. When I use my mind to earn, I'm not that good at it. So I cannot control you, because not only do you not need to cook for me and clean for me because you're not a chef or a maid, but you can actually pay for a chef or a maid if you really wanted to. And because I'm working with my hands or I'm bumping my gums on a podcast, I'm not really all the way in that position. So now I can't control you. I can't tell you what to do because you actually work harder than me and you make more money than me. You got more going than me. So really, I need to be cooking for you and folding your clothes and changing the baby diapers. And I need to be the CEO of home instead of you being the CEO of home, because you actually the CEO of your own business. That's why these men butt hurt today. That's why they butt hurt today. And that's why they butt is actually hurting literally. They going to men now and they getting power drive in the rectum by other men because they so upset and mad with women. They so just out of order and just disillusioned by women that they sit and they talk bad about women so much with other men that they start to fall in love with these men on the podcast with them. They start to fall in love with the chest and the back muscles and the conversation skills of these men that they sitting there bashing women about, and they forgetting they call in the world. They forgetting that if you man enough, it don't matter what a woman make and what she do, she's still gonna respect you as a man if you man enough. And so guys is coming and they saying like, oh, these women disrespectful, these women this and that. And it's really like these certain women, they saying, hey, you got to pay the piper. Like, you're not finna come and try to cheat and be cheating on me and disrespecting me and thinking you finna run me like no slave when I'm out here getting it. I got my freedom now, Kunta. I ain't up under your thumb. But see, what happened is we come from a time to where we had women under our thumb. We was able to beat on women. We was able to cheat on women. We was able to spit in a woman's face. We was able to cuss a woman out. We were able to take all our pain out on a woman, our mama, our grandma, our auntie, and then our girlfriend, then our wife. We was able to just dog a woman out. A woman got to deal with all our trauma. She got to deal with all our tears. She got to deal with all our anger. She got to deal with all our frustration. She got to deal with all our failure. She got to deal with everything. And then when we get success, we then go get a woman that we could never get.
Have you ever wondered why it is that some dudes are always looking for a slightest opportunity to humble women? In most of these situations where we see men trying to humble women, usually it's just a projection of their own insecurities. And it has nothing to do with the woman, but everything to do with the man attempting to do the humbling. One of the main reasons is that they want to have control and power over that woman. And this just goes to show how insecure they are, because when a weak man like this sees a confident, strong woman, it brings out his own insecurities and triggers him. They know she's not easily controlled and easily manipulated, so they try to have leverage over her by humbling her and asserting their superiority, all to avoid feeling weak and insecure. Their insecurities are so obvious that when they see someone else happy and confident, it triggers their insecurities. So now they need to bring this person down to their level because they can't stand the fact of someone being more confident and happier than them. And here are a few phrases that men will typically tell women to try and humble them. You're not that special. How many times have we all heard that one? He knows that she's special, and that's exactly why he's telling her, because the fact that she is special, she has something different, something that he wants, but he can't have it. So again, he tries to bring her down and humble her. I like natural beauty is another one. Now, there's nothing wrong with a man desiring natural beauty, but it all boils down to your tone, your delivery, your words, and ultimately your message and how you choose to convey it. Let me put myself as an example just to elaborate on my point. If I'm having a conversation with a woman that's wearing makeup and literally out of nowhere, out of left field, I just start telling her that I like women with natural beauty, I don't like makeup. Out of nowhere, no one asked me, and that wasn't even part of the conversation. And if I even go as far as telling her, you probably go from an 8 to a 3 without the makeup, you probably don't look as pretty without the makeup, etc., that is where the difference lies. That is clearly a condescending message with a condescending tone. Compare that to if we were sitting at a table with a group of friends and beauty standards start to arise, and we start talking about beauty standards, and someone asks me, yo, how do you like women? Do you like them to be fit with makeup or no makeup? What's your take on that? And if I responded with, personally, I prefer them to be naturally beautiful. If they want to add makeup, that's fine. But I prefer a woman with natural beauty. Big difference. Big difference. And that is how some dudes will try to humble women. Oh, you're not an 8 without that makeup. Well, bro, shut up. She ain't wearing that makeup for you anyway. I've never been one to believe that it's in my position to humble someone. I can care less. I don't care if you're humble or not. If you're not humble, I'll probably just stay away from you. Life will humble you eventually if you really need it. That is not in my position.
Okay, so I'm back. So let's talk firstly about the psychology of insecure men. These men crave validation and they see a pretty and confident woman like you as an opportunity to feel powerful. They think if I can get her, then I must be somebody. But here's the catch. Their insecurity doesn't go away just because they're with you. In fact, it will actually get worse because they're with you, because you shine a light on their inadequacies, because you shine a light on their insecurities. It becomes worse. When an insecure man feels inadequate next to you, you will know. Women can be very, very sly, very passive, very sneaky, very cunning. With men, oh, you will know that they're jealous of you straight away. It's very, very direct. They can be passive with it, but even the passive is very nasty. It's very, very wicked. So when he realizes that you're actually confident, you have great energy, it's not an act, like your energy matches your beauty, that's when he will start to project his insecurities onto you. That's when the negging will happen. That's when the humbling will happen, okay? So he's gonna project his insecurity and talk down on your beauty, talk down on your confidence, your intelligence, your achievements, your energy. Honestly, anything that makes him feel insecure. So this is where the competition begins. Yes, they will start to compete with you. A whole man is competing with a woman. Yeah, it's real. It happens, okay? Comment down below if a man has ever competed with you. So when they start to compete with you, you need to run away because this is so toxic. So insecure men will try to sabotage you when they start to compete with you. They will criticize you so you feel this small, so you feel so low. They will start to criticize, honestly, almost everything about you, the things that make you happy, the things that maybe they used to like at a time. It's just because like you're irritating their spirit. Like men can be jealous of women. You have to realize like a lot of men are insecure. A lot of men, their self-esteem is in hell. Their self-esteem is on the ground, okay? Like you hear it when they speak. So when you're someone that you're confident, you're beautiful, you need a boss. You need a man that's also confident too. I would say like 80% of men are insecure. They are. That's why most of them act like that towards you, because they're insecure. It's very, very rare to find a man that has a high self-esteem. Most men, they place their worth on you. They place their worth on women. They place their worth on how many girls they can get. They don't look within. So their self-esteem is down there. They always have to chase the external to fill this void within. So you cannot take it personal when they humble you. They want you to feel so insecure because they want to feel in control of you. They want to feel bigger than you. So it's kind of like a compliment when these guys are humbling you because they know their place. Okay, they acknowledge that you are divine, but they cannot handle it. These men cannot handle a woman that is divine. And I'm going to get into that. Law 23 of my book, How to Be a Bitch, 50 Laws for Mastering Power for Women. Learn to detach. You have to detach when these guys are saying things to you. You cannot take it personal. No, it doesn't mean anything about you. They only do this so you can doubt yourself, period. Like, and they've been doing this for years. Okay, these men have been getting away for doing this for years. But oh, look, I'm here. I'm here to tell you that it is not you. It is these men. They feel inadequate. They feel inadequate. You shine a light on whatever it is that they're insecure about. Most men are freaking insecure. You hear how they speak. You even hear how they think about themselves, low key. They say it. You know, when they talk about how women, women shouldn't sleep around, like it's dirty and yada yada. Honestly, I don't personally agree. I don't really agree with women sleeping around, because you're leaking out your energy, and you have to be careful of men siphoning your energy, okay? So be careful. However, does that not mean that you are dirty? Like, does that not mean that you guys are, scum? If you view a woman sleeping with you, your kind, as dirty, what does that say about you? What does that say about yourself? What does it say about yourself? Like, their self-esteem is down there, okay? So just remember that. But that's not an excuse to be sleeping around, girls, okay? Because energy is real. And these men, they take energy from sleeping. They can take energy from you just by looking at you. So this is why when men try to look at me when I'm outside, I really avoid contact. I'm like, don't look at me. I'm not giving you my energy. Sometimes they'll get real aggressive. They'll really try and get in your face and position themselves just so you can see them, because they are energy vampires. They need that energy. They're that insecure. They need that validation. They need your oh my God, men need your validation. Okay, so they cannot handle your greatness. They cannot handle your excellence, because once they see it, they will try to shrink it down. Okay, they will try to shrink it down. They'll try to make you forget who the F you are. Do you know how sad I get when I see women that used to be so confident? I'm back to it. But back in the days, anyone that knows me, I was that confident girl, like, yeah, I was posting on Instagram here and there, and then started dating these losers. That's what happens when you have low self-esteem. Anyways, they really shrunk me down. They shrunk my confidence to an atom, to the size of an atom. Okay, I had to do a lot of self-work to get myself to this place. Can you imagine? So it happens to everyone. Actually, it happens to the most beautiful women. They make it their mission to make you insecure. Actually, you know what? Let me tell you guys what inspired this video, because I wasn't meant to make this video today. I was going to make a video about Regina George, but I decided, let me make this video. And I'm a creative person. So when I get that inspiration, I'm like, scratch this idea. Let's talk about this. So as you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I was on a date, okay? And with this guy, we met on Hinge, right? So he already knew who I am, like my aura and stuff, from my pictures and stuff. So me and him, we go on the date. And even before we go on a date, he's like wasting time. Like, he's taking ages to find a parking spot. And you would think like you would search for a parking spot already. But I did not know at the time he was just doing that to make me wait. Right? So he was literally circling around the restaurant, trying to find a parking space to make me like feel bad or make me wait. Anyways, I'm like, let me wait in the restaurant, and then you should find a parking space while I wait. So he's like, okay. So I wait in the parking spot. I wait in the restaurant, and I get my pictures as well. I met some lovely girls. So if they're watching this, I don't know if they'll ever see this. I didn't tell them that I do YouTube or anything, but hey, so then he comes in, and then we go and we have some dinner, and then the waiter is like, do you want bread or caviar? So I'm like, caviar, of course. And when I brought out the caviar and I was eating the caviar, from my peripheral view, I kept seeing him stare at me, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, he was like in front, the way the table was seated, it was like, anyways. So then he makes a comment, and I knew he was going to make a comment. I was waiting for it. Please, you cannot trick me. I know I can read energy.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
Anyways, so he was like, oh, you don't have to finish the caviar if you don't want to. Negging. Girls, that's the definition of negging. He tried to make me feel bad about eating caviar. The waiter asked me a question and I answered caviar. What's wrong with that? He tried to make me feel bad because I eat caviar. Like, wow, you're seeing my confidence and you're seeing my energy. And then because I had the caviar, it's like, whoa, she's too good for me. And another thing I noticed is he was talking about marriage and kids on the first date. And I wasn't entertaining it like that. I was just like, yo, like he's doing too much. And I feel like because I didn't fall for that, he hated that. He hated that I did not, well, I wasn't like, oh my God, like, yes, marriage, kids, like on the first date, I didn't fall for that. Like, no, it is weird. He was trying to control me and I wasn't falling for none of that. And then after the date, I came home and then he didn't message me at all. Like he dropped me home and he didn't message me Nothing like that. And I didn't care because I'm just like, I'm doing my own thing. Plus I had a date the next day. This is not the guy that gave me the gift that's on my shorts. This is not the guy. Like, you think I care. Meanwhile, I have another date lined up the next day. Anyways, I saw a message on Saturday. So let's say yesterday, I saw a message yesterday from him saying, oh, I had to sleep about it and I don't think the vibe is there, yada, yada. He actually sent me more, but I didn't even open the message. I just saw a little bit on my WhatsApp, which is fair. Like, if you don't feel a vibe, you don't feel a vibe. It is normal. But guys, this is the funny thing. This is why I didn't want to reply to him. Hold on. So because I aired him and I didn't reply, I didn't even give him the scene. Do you know what he did? He messaged me like a day later and he said, wow, you can't even give me a response? Oh, I broke your little heart, didn't I? I hurt your little ego. I'm so sorry. Not. This is why you never over-explain yourself, which is law 4 of my book, How to Be a Bitch. Also, thank you to the girls that purchased my book. I see you guys. You got the ebook version. This is the physical copy that you can get on Amazon. Okay, so law 4, never over-explain yourself. What did he expect? Did he think that I was gonna ask him why he didn't feel a vibe? No, I don't care. I have a date lined up the next day. And in fact, the date that was lined up the next day, he literally came with a gift. And this guy keeps texting me, he actually genuinely showing interest. So these men will try to make you feel inadequate. This is why it's important to have more than one. If I didn't have that date the next day, and if I wasn't a confident person already, if I was insecure, if I still had that low self-esteem, let's be real, I would have self-doubt. Oh, what happened on the date? Why did he not feel a vibe? What was wrong with me? What did I do? That's what they do. That is their game plan. That's what these men do. In fact, they seek out beautiful women and they seek out confident women on these apps or in real life just to humble you. Do you get it now? Most men are like this. Most men. So I know you guys can relate to that. Not all men, but most men. They will try to humble you. Mate, why are you surprised that I ordered caviar? I literally have a picture of champagne on my Hinge profile. So what are you... okay, do you know what they do? They literally go out of their way. They already feel insecure. From the time he saw my profile, he felt insecure. So it's they want to take me out in real life to see if I'm faking it. Because I think some girls, they put up this facade. And then, the guy's like, oh, she's not even that confident. And let me control her. Let me control this girl that's pretty, that doesn't know her worth. So, of course, I know my worth, baby. I know my worth. So he couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle that. You thought I was still that insecure girl? You thought I didn't know my worth? You thought I was going to explain myself to you? You thought I was going to beg for you back? You thought I was going to doubt myself and think I was the problem? Well, that girl's gone. Christina's gone.
Christina?
Christina! Christina's gone.
So pretty women, be careful. These men are using you to feel bigger about themselves. So I just thought I'll say that story time of what influenced me to make this video. And ladies, this is the worst part. The longer you stay in this type of dynamic, the more damage it does to your mind, body, and soul. It will literally eat your spirit away. When you start to accept mistreatment from an insecure man, it starts to create a cycle of self-doubt. You start to question yourself. Am I too pretty? Am I too confident? Am I too intelligent? Am I too much? Is it me? That's exactly what they want. They want you to think less of yourself. They want you to feel like it's not you. When we all know at the end of the day, they literally come to us. They literally approach us. So what I'm telling you is, if a man is coming to you, anytime he gives you a backhanded compliment, block it from your mind. In fact, it's automatically void. You don't make any sense. How are you going to approach me and then try and give me backhanded compliments? If you didn't like me from the jump, you wouldn't have approached me. Oh, I get it. It's because I'm too much and I hurt your ego. That's what it is, period. And that's how I want you to think, okay? You are smart. You are beautiful. You are confident. You're intelligent. You have a divine aura. And it threatens a lot of people, women included, but men. It threatens them, especially when they're inadequate, when they have something missing, when they don't feel that void in them, when they have a low self-esteem. They will come to the pretty girl. They will come to the girl that everyone wants. They will come to the energetic woman. They will come to the woman that should make them feel good. But they hate themselves too much to accept that. They hate themselves too much to realize that. You remind them of how much they hate themselves because you love yourself. That's why I promote you ladies to please be confident. Never think you're too much. Never shrink yourself. Take up space. Take up space, because honestly, confidence is the biggest killer for these insecure people. They show themselves, but you cannot take it the wrong way, because it is not you, it is them and their insecurities. A lot of these men, they need therapy and they need to heal, but you cannot take it personal. Now, that dating situation, like I said before, if that happened to me before I had this confidence I had now, like especially when I was younger, because I know a lot of younger women watch me, okay? It's not you. In fact, there's some men out there that love a confident woman. They love that because they know that they're confident. They know that they have a self-worth. So when you come, it's like an addition. So they need to make you feel small to make themselves feel uncomfortable. They feel uncomfortable around you. That's how powerful you are. You make them shake. Guys, this has been happening to me since I was a teenager, and I didn't even realize at the time. I remember in uni, I would sit with these boys right in uni, and the way they would always come for me, like they would always neg me, they would always make me feel bad. These boys would even make me feel bad for liking Nicki Minaj. What type of jealousy is that? Like, you're crazy, okay? They would argue with me. They would actually have arguments with me about Nicki Minaj. Oh, she's not great, she's not this. And then when I would say, like, when I'm older, I'm gonna have a chef, I'm gonna have a cleaner, they would laugh at me. Me, I have a cleaner comes to my house. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing? I'm just waiting for the chef. But Sapphire's too much. Sapphire's too confident. Sapphire's too proud. Yeah, I am proud. I am confident. And what? You want me. You want to be me. That's the thing. A lot of men want to be you. I know you girls can relate. A lot of these men, they want to be you. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's given DL. It's given DL. First of all, why are you comparing yourself to a woman? Why are you comparing yourself to me? You literally, this is the patriarchy. It supports you. Why are you comparing? It literally supports you. Would you not compare yourself to a man? Don't get me wrong. Like, I support the girls and the gays. But what I don't support is these men that are DL coming to beautiful, smart, confident women to feel like a man. To feel like a man. But then they get jealous because they want to be a woman. Woo! Anyways. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. But come on, it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, and I'm not saying all the guys that do this are DL, but it's a huge trait. All I know is straight, gay, whatever, men love female energy. They do. Doesn't matter if they're straight, they're gay, whatever they are. If you look around, whatever their sexual orientation is, they love female energy. So that's why I say you need to discern if a man is DL, because they're not going to stay away from you. In fact, they'll even come to you to learn. They'll come to you to be around that energy. But let me make this clear. It is not you. It's an inability for them to handle your power. I'll say that again. It is not you. It's an inability for them to handle your power. And the ladies that watch me, you ladies are divine. You ladies remind me of like high priestess energy. You know the tarot card with the high priestess energy? Like, very divine woman, powerful woman, right? So these insecure men will always seek you out. Yes, I use the word seek. They will want to seek you out, but it's not to uplift you. No. It's not to uplift you. It's to take from you. They come to you to take from you. Whether it's your simple energy, yo.
Yes.
Your light is magnetic. It's what draws them to you in the first place. But instead of cherishing it, they try to diminish it because it's a reflection of their own inadequacies. So you need to recognize that early so you can protect yourself. So let's bring Angelina Jolie into the conversation. So Angelina Jolie is one of the most captivating, beautiful women in Hollywood, and her aura is unmatched, just like many of you guys. She's the type of woman that elevates every type of man that comes into her life. She made Brad Pitt look so good, and just like many of you guys, you make men look good. Like, you uplift them. They probably come to you because you have that aura.
Real, but now you never the vice, you never could come.
And just by them being associated with you, you make them look so good, whether it's in their community, whether it's to their family, to their boys, to other women, or just for their ego. You literally make them look so good, literally just by you standing next to them. But it went sour. Why? Because Brad cannot handle being with a woman as powerful and as magnetic as Angelina Jolie. Her energy was way too much for his insecurities, but instead of rising up, he fell into the same trap as most men do: jealousy and sabotage. Let me tell you guys something. These men don't want a partner, they want a mirror that makes them look good. But of course, when you start to shine too bright, they start to make you feel small, and that's when the sabotage will begin. Here's the truth. Jealous men will always compete with you. They will always compare themselves to you. They will always try and put you down. They will even try to outshine you in your own space. Whatever it is you do, they may try to come in and then try to outshine you. I'm sure we've seen this many, many times in the entertainment industry. And let me tell you, it's exhausting. You cannot build a healthy and loving relationship with a partner that competes with you. Your partner should see you as a partner, as an addition, not as a competition. Oh, that kind of rhymes. So ladies, remember who you are. You are the divine. You are that high priestess energy. These insecure, jealous men will try to seek you out and diminish your confidence because it exposes their inadequacies. But their insecurities are none of your responsibility. Protect your energy and never, ever, ever diminish your light for anyone that cannot handle your brilliance. So that's the end of the video, guys. And I'd like to hear from you. Comment down below. Have you ever experienced a man that tried to diminish your qualities, tried to make you feel like you're nothing, tried to make you feel small, even though he literally knows that you are a queen, you are divine? Comment down below, okay? Let's talk together. Let's continue this conversation in the comments. All right, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed, to push it out there. And also don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Join the community. Don't forget to grab my book, How to Be a Bitch, 50 Laws for Mastering Power. The link is down below for the paperback and for the ebook. And also make sure to join the Discord. I reopened the Discord so anyone can join the Discord, guys. I will be in the Discord, okay? So don't be putting anything weird in there because I'm going to be observing what is going on. So the link to the Discord is down below. Anyone can join. But guys, when you join, talk. It's a group chat for you guys. So talk and speak about your experiences together. And you'll see me pop in here and there. But yeah, you guys are in control of that group chat. So once again, protect your peace, ladies, because you deserve nothing less than someone that uplifts you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Love you. Bye.